In 1908, King Carlos I of Portugal and the Infante Louis Philippe are shot dead in Lisbon. In 1887, in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, the first Groundhog Day is observed. In 1930, the Communist Party of Vietnam is founded at a unification conference held in Kowloon, Hong Kong. In 1555, John Rogers is burned at the stake, becoming the first English Protestant martyr under Mary I of England. In 1818, Jean-Baptiste Bernadotte ascends to the thrones of Sweden and Norway. In 1820, the first 86 African-American immigrants, sponsored by the American Colonization Society, depart New York to start a settlement in present-day Liberia. In 1940, the second full-length animated Walt Disney film Pinocchio premieres. In 1807, Napoleon defeats the coalition forces of Russia and Prussia at the Battle of Eylau. In 1950, U.S. Senator Joseph McCarthy accuses the Department of State of being filled with communists. In 1906, the HMS Dreadnought, the first of a revolutionary new breed of battleships, is christened. In 1534, Henry VIII is recognized as the supreme head of the Church of England. In 1912, the Xuantong Emperor, the last emperor of China, abdicates. In 1861, the Siege of Geta ends with the capitulation of the defending fortress, effectively bringing an end to the Kingdom of the Two Sicilies. In 1849, James K. Polk becomes the first serving U.S. president to have his photograph taken. In 1898, the battleship USS Maine explodes and sinks in Havana, Cuba, killing about 274 of the ship's roughly 354 crew. This disaster pushes the United States to declare war on Spain. In 1923, Howard Carter unseals the burial chamber of Pharaoh Tutankhamun. In 1838, hundreds of woodchuckers along the Blaukrans River are killed by Zulus, now known as the Venan Massacre. In 1932, the Empire of Japan creates the puppet state of Manchukuo, free from the Republic of China, and installed the former last emperor of China, Puyi, as its leader. In 1600, the Peruvian stratovolcano Huayna Putina explodes with the most violent eruption in recorded South American history. In 1913, King O'Malley drives the first peg to commence the construction of Canberra. In 1848, Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels published the Communist Manifesto. In 1921, after Russian forces under Baron Roman von Ungern Sternberg drive the Chinese out, the Bogd Khan is reinstalled as the Emperor of Mongolia. In 705, Empress Wu Zetian abdicates the throne, restoring the Tang dynasty. In 1868, Andrew Johnson is the first U.S. president to be impeached by the House of Representatives. He is later acquitted in the Senate. In 1870, Hiram Rhodes Revels, a Republican from Mississippi, is sworn into the U.S. Senate, becoming the first African American to ever sit in Congress. In 1815, Napoleon Bonaparte escapes from exile on the island of Elba. In 1951, the 22nd Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, limiting presidents to 2 terms, is ratified. In 1922, the United Kingdom ends its protectorate over Egypt through a unilateral declaration of independence. In 1988, South African Archbishop Desmond Tutu is arrested, along with 100 other clergymen, during a 5-day anti-apartheid demonstration in Cape Town.